What's up, guys? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. All right, we got a case break lined up for today, guys. Before we jump into much, though, here I got a bunch of people in here already. Somebody, let me know if you guys want top case, middle case, or bottom case. I'm gonna let you guys pick. I got three here: one on top, one in middle, one on bottom. Which one you guys like? Put these over here for right now. Top, middle, bottom. Somebody give me a comment. I want to sit these up just a bit. Top, middle, bottom. While I wait for there we go. Justin, appreciate it, bud. You got three there. I got Justin's comment first, though. Middle box. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Sorry, there's a little bit of a delay. There's our middle. There's this one on the bottom. Perfect. All right. I always like to let you guys pick the case on those. Pick the case, pick the box. There we go. Thought I'd keep it simple today on the live fill. The multiverse case breaks tend to be pretty quick streams. So just to kind of increase the chances of being able to close a live fill, just putting one on the screen, putting up the one we have been breaking the most of here lately. That is 2026 Bowman Hobby. So I got a single boxer up here at $37 a spot, same price it was on yesterday's. They're going for $370 on blowout. I just took that number divided by 10. So 10 spots on the list, 37 a spot. Each spot is going to get 3 randomly assigned teams. So if you're just jumping in, you're confused. This is for after the break is done. After we finish the case break, we're instead of ending the stream, if anybody wants to keep going, I'm offering up to break a box of Bowman. So I'm selling that as 10 spots, three teams per spot, $37 each. So if you want to participate in that one, just call out the spot number that you want there in the chat. I'll add your name to the list. Big thing there is don't send any payment yet. Let's make sure we can get that full first. If we don't end up closing, then we'll end the stream. After the case break is done, we'll call it. No harm, no foul. We tried. If we are able to get all 10 spots sold, then you can send over payment after that. We'll keep the stream rolling. I'll check payments here while we're live, and we'll jump into that box. So if you're watching on YouTube, I am keeping an eye on that chat as well. All right, let's get you guys some teams. This is a random team break, so actually, you know what? Here, let's go here. I got you set up over here. So for the team list, I don't have numbers next to it, but I have got Renee Munoz in spot 1 and 2. Michael Payne is in 3. Michael Schinke's in 4. David Vogel in 5. Daniel Harrison is in spot number 6. Terry James in spot number 7. Michael Schinke's in 8. John Ridenauer in 9. Chris Hay is in 10. Cameron Giles in 11. Michael Dyer's in 12. Daniel Harrison in 13. Nick Stager's in 14. Justin Gray is in 15. Michael Schinke's in 16. Josh Deedens in 17. Harry Tiller in 18. Robert Renaud in 19. Philip Schmidt in spot 20. Evan Hauser's in 21, Michael Schinke in 22, David Vogel 23, Marks, you're in spot 24, Terry James in 25, Steve Mosca 26, 27, Michael Dyer in 28, and then Steve Mosca in 29 and 30 to close us out. So that is my 1 through 30 spot. And then let's pull up a random. There we go. All right, I've got Multiverse Series 3 Baseball, random team case break. There we go. For June 16th, 2026. That is today. As always, guys, we do everything live. We don't bother with the dice roll. We always do it 5 times on that randomizer. So 5 total randomizations. There's 30 teams on the list. Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. After that fifth and final randomization, I'm going to copy and paste that randomized list next to your all's names. Whatever team that you have next to your name, that is the team you'll have for the break. I'll give you guys a quick trade window right after the random is done for you guys to buy, sell, and trade teams. If anybody wants to trade anything, you guys can do that right there in the chat. We'll give it just a minute for that. Once it looks like that chat has calmed down, we will go ahead and start the break. So, big moment. Good luck. 5 spins. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin. There's 5. I got the Marlins down to the Garlands. Guardians. Marlins to Garlands. Copy in. There's my verification if you guys ever want to check my work. And let me just paste. And then let me paste it over here on my side as well. There we go. All right, Renee, I've got you with the Marlins and the Twins. Michael Payne with the Orioles. Michael Shinky's got the A's. David Vogel with the Reds. Daniel Harrison, Rangers. Terry James with the Pirates. Michael Shinky with the Nats. John Ridenauer with the Cubs. Chris Hay, Mets. Cameron Giles with the Astros. Michael Dyer with the Diamondbacks. Daniel Harrison, Padres. Nick Stager with the Rockies. Justin Gray with the Brewers. Michael Shinky with the White Sox. Almost got his Brewers. Josh Steedens with the Braves. Harry Tiller with the Rays. Robert Renaud, Red Sox. Philip Schmidt with the Dodgers. Evan Hauser's with the Blue Jays. Michael Shinky with the Phillies. David Vogel, Giants. Marks with the Mariners. Terry James, Cardinals. Steve Mosca with the Yankees and the Royals. Michael Dyer with the Tigers. Steve Mosca with the Angels and the Guardians. That is half the battle, Philip. Is just beating the random. That is half the fight. I will say, I mean, you guys can go through the checklist. I tell you what, here, real quick, let me give you guys the checklist if you guys want to maybe see who you guys have got, who you're looking for. I'm going to drop it here in the chat. So this is the checklist for Multiverse Series 3. If you want to take a peek and see, who you have, who you're chasing there. I'll give you a quick second to do that. We are in that trade window. Evidently, Topps Inception got pushed to Friday. It was initially, I think like coming into this week, I think it was scheduled for Wednesday release. I know on Friday it was still scheduled for a Wednesday release, but they pushed it to Friday now, the 19th. I think Dynasty's still coming out tomorrow, right? I know the pre-order's coming up here like in the next hour or two. I think they're going to do the pre-order. Is Dynasty Friday too? That one might be a little tough for us to break. I saw they're selling I found one place online that had them in stock, and they were, I think, 21 something, 21.50. It's nasty. All right, guys, last call. Tell you what, I'm gonna start cutting open the case during this last call, try to make the most use of our time here. All right, let's go here. I'm also going to get a little ticker scrolling across the bottom here. There we go. There we go. That ought to do it. All right, still no action on the chat. Take a screenshot of that if you need it, guys. I'm going to pull that list down here in just a second. I am also going to add these teams to the little scroll there across the bottom. Let me just copy and paste it. There we go. All right, we'll keep that one moving across the bottom there. All right, let's get started. Guys, if you're just joining us, oh, here, let me clear that off. Sorry, I see it. There we go. Back to the scroll. If you're just joining us, we got the team scrolling there across the bottom. We're going to go ahead and hop into the break. We got a case break. Plus, we like to add a couple of these boxes here, these Bowman Chromes. Trent in his breaks, I think he uses the, I think he's still using Prospect Edition. I use the Bowman Chromes. This has got a few more autos. These are licensed, so take your pick. We just want to make sure that everyone gets some cards. We got to make sure that nobody's drawn dead there. Multiverse, definitely the big feature on this one. This is more the appetizer. Kind of hoping more for vets and rookies in this one. Not a huge first Bowman class or non-first prospects. Luis Garcia, Luis Campasuano, Nolan Gorman, Summer Camp, Luis Medina, and Max Meyer. All cards will ship from this one. Chris Bryant, Jordan Alvarez, Dawn of Glory, Austin Hendrick, Robert Hassel, and Jordan Walker. Speaking of shipping, guys, if I have not shipped you a package before, DM me your address if you don't mind. We pull all of the addresses from my Facebook Messenger. Max Scherzer, CJ Abrams to $299. That is 96 out of $299 for the pods. 40-man futures, Zach Veen, Patrick Bailey, and Nick Lodolo. I'll break every day this week, Monday through Friday, then take the weekend off. After the weekend, my sorter comes in on Mondays and sorts everything from the previous week. They get it all sorted and put into packaging. Bubble mailers and boxes. That all happens on Tuesday. That all happens on Monday. We print the labels on Tuesday. It's like 100 packages a week, so it takes a couple days to run through it. But sort and package Monday, print labels Tuesday, drop off on Wednesday. It's kind of the rolling shipping cycle for everything from the week before. Akil Badu, Yerman Mercedes, 40-man futures, Jared Kelly, Heston Kierstad, Spencer Torkelson. Not in the break, Mike. We've already started. We do have the live fill that you see there on the screen, though. The live fill is just it's a single box Bowman hobby. 3 random teams at $37. No need to send payment on that. If anybody wants to hop into that, we can hold off. Let's see if we're going to close it first before you send anything over. Austin Meadows, Xander Bogaerts, Armando Cruz, Alexander Ramirez, and a case hit. Bowman Ascensions, that is Asa Lacy. The one-time chaser. 2020 first-round draft pick, I do believe. Going to the Royals. KC with the case hit, that is Steve Moskin, the 27. Matt Chapman should get our auto here. Buster Posey, Victor Acosta, Garrett Mitchell as a prospect, and Speckle auto. Tanner Murray, Rays, 293 out of 299. Speckle auto goes to Harry Tiller. This 2021 Bowman Chrome. Most of the top end prospects out of that first Bowman class didn't really pan out all too well. Not a ton of chase on that in that first class, but plenty of good prospects in the hopper then that would have signed. So should be, I believe there's chase there for Witt and Julio. I know they were in the system then. You've got rookies, vets, all that good stuff. For a fraction of the price that like a 25 chrome would run. Yeah, Mike, just the so the single box. I got a live fill running for one box of Bowman Hobby. So that's over here on the screen. They're $3.70 a box. I just took that and divided by 10, so $37 for each spot on that list. And if you want to grab like spot number 6, you'll get 3 randomly assigned teams for that spot. So assuming we sell all 10 spots before the break is done. If we don't, then like I said, we'll call it no harm, no foul. We tried. Jose Garcia, Garrett Crochet, Summer Camp Corbin Carroll, Robert Paulson, and Justin Foscue. Yeah, if you guys want a spot on that one, just call out your spot number there in the chat. I'll add your name to the list, and we'll see where we're at the end of the break. Ian Anderson, Brady Singer, Nolan Gorman, Chrome Shimmer, Drew Romo, and Gabriel Arias. We're going to sleeve some of this stuff after the break. Actually, we'll probably sleeve it all because it's not much. Suarez, Whit Merrifield, 40-man futures, Austin Hendrick, Braden Shoemake, and Logan Gilbert. Let's actually need a few more. I think it's our auto, actually. Sorry. Meant to sweat it, jumped in it. Auto should be here. Luis Arias, Fernando Tatis, Marvin Valdez, Gilberto Celestino first, and Franiel Baez, first Bowman auto. Base auto for the Diamondbacks. That is Michael Dyer in the 12. So we got 2 more packs here in this first box. Randy Arozarena, Shohei Ohtani on the base. Yoelqui Cespedes, Helcris Olivares. And they blew Miggy, 33 out of 150 for the Tigers. Detroit, Michael Dyer. And we'll go ahead and top load the Ohtani there for Steve. And Cabrera. One more from box 1. Jose Altuve, Davy Garcia, Nolan Gorman, Cade Cavalli, and 40-man futures, Reed Detmers. That's box 1. Box 2. Come on, man. Give me a fun little bonus out of the Chrome. Jose Ramirez, J.D. Martinez, C.J. Abrams Summer Camp, Jefferson Cuero, and Julio Carreras. Bryce Harper, George Springer, Dawn of Glory, Ed Howard, Blaze Jordan, and J-Dom. Clark Schmidt. Alexander Ramirez is 60 out of 499 for the Mets. 40-man futures, Nick Gonzalez, C.J. Abrams, and Nick York. Mets, that was Chris Hay. A little color here. Shane McClanahan, Joey Votto, Drew Waters, Francisco Alvarez, Alec Bohm, rookie. Okay, 104 out of 250. Phillies, I see you. Phillies, that is Michael Shinky in the 22. Alec Bohm, purple rookie. Random for the hobby, Chris? Got you, bud. Yep. I'll get you out of here in 1 second. Let me get through this pack and hold off on payment. Let's see if it closes. Cody Bellinger, Gleyber Torres, 40-man futures, Heber Perez, Manuel Beltre first, and Poyu Chen first. Let's see. Let me get you on a random. We'll put you right here in the middle. Front and center. All right, auto number 3. Joey Bart, it's on color. Tarek Skubal, Adley Rutschman, Hunter Green, and our green auto, first Bowman, Shailen Polanco, 60 out of 99. I actually had a little bit of Polanco there for a while. I got a bunch of his. They're probably still around here somewhere. Polanco was to 99. Pirates, that was Terry James in the 7. Good color. All right. Mike Yastrzemski, Jose Abreu, Summer Camp, Wander Franco, Eduardo Garcia, and Kevin Made. Wonder what Wander was doing at summer camp. Ronald Acuna. Taylor Tremmel. Tyler Freeman is 200 out of 250. Guardians. Josiah Gray and Ed Howard, prospects. Guardians, that was Steve Mosca. Christian Javier, Braylon Marquez, 40-man futures, J-Dom, Marco Luciano, and Jared Kelly prospects. William Contreras, Tanner Houck, Nick Madrigal, rookie on an image variation. White Sox. Who had him? Michael Shinky in the 16. Nick Madrigal, rookie variation. Carlos Colmenares first and Milcar Perez first. We'll take it. Nick Madrigal, base rookie. That's the non-variation. Hassan Kim, 40-man futures, Spencer Torkelson, Yeti Cape, and Christian Hernandez first. Hernandez and Colmenares, two of those that we would have been chasing back in 21. And pan out great. I got a little bit of both. I was kind of heavy on this set. All right, last auto before we jump into the case. Ke'Bryan Hayes, rookie. Jazz Chisholm, rookie. Okay, take both of those. Alec Thomas, Oswald Peraza, and Malfred Sosa. First Bowman auto for the Twins. Let's see. Twins, that is Rene Munoz in the 2 spot. Sosa. All right. That is it for the appetizer. Now, to the case. All right, Multiverse. We cracked the seal case. You guys picked the case. We split them up, and here we go. Got 12 of them. Best of luck. We should end up with roughly 4 boxes, give or take one, that have an extra hit in them. So if you guys, maybe who are watching who didn't see the post fill on this one, Multiverse is a repack put on by Rare Edition. They put out this repack where they put every single card that's in the set on a public checklist that you can check out on their website. So I have the link there in the comments. You may have to scroll up to find it. If you needed me to drop it again, I will. Just let me know. But you can get on there and see, again, every single set, the entire checklist, And so here's 12 of them, or probably 16 of them. The bonus cards, that whole checklist is on there as well. You have a separate checklist just for bonus. This one's got a bonus, and I believe the bonus is Jackson Holiday, PSA 10, 24 Bowman Holiday AI. On a dime. Who's got him? Oh, it's Michael Payne. Nice bonus. And then we also have in action, Gavin Keelan. That's an auto to 99. That's out of 25 Bowman Draft. So in action die cut designed to look like an action figure in the packaging. Gavin Keelan. So the Giants getting their one of their top prospects. Giants. Where are we at? There you are. David Vogel in the 23. He said, got something. Got a bite. They're nibbling. All right, I got a slab on this one. PSA. It's a 9. Nolan Ryan, Gilded, 2024 Gilded Gold Wave. That is 56 out of 75. Another one we haven't broken in a while. I think we did break some 24. I don't think we never broke into any 25, but that one is going to the Halos. Angels. Steve Moskin, the 29. Box 3. Come on. I might need to change this blade. It's a little dull. All right, this one is raw. Looks like Bowman's Best. Andrew Salas, that's to 5. A red prospect auto, one of the better Marlins prospects too. Let's see, who's got the Marlins? Like I said, every team's got some cards in here. Rene Munoz in the 1. Andrew Salas, red to 5. It's kind of nasty, actually. Come on. If anybody's ever looking for personals on these, we charge the same price they do on their website. It's $249 a box. We've got, I'm on my last case, but I also have the diamond levels, a separate checklist. It's kind of their higher end, their more premium repack. Those are $4.99 a box. If anybody's ever interested in Percy's, let me know. All right, we got for Houston. Oh, that's pretty. Kevin Alvarez, first Bowman to 199 for the Stros. Houston getting their chaser out of Bowman Chrome. Yeah, 25 Bowman Chrome. Let's see, Houston. Who's got Houston? Cameron Giles in the 11. Kevin Alvarez, first Bowman Sapphire auto to 199. Just the one bonus so far. Come on, come on. Another bonus here in this one. Come on, come on. 2 raw. The bonus. Jacob Morrison, first Bowman. It's a $4.99. That's $4.69 out of $4.99. So first Bowman paper there. Again, that's the bonus card for the Brewers. Justin Gray. And Ryan Walshmit, first Bowman, base auto for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks, Michael Dyer in the 12. That was their, first round pick. He got held out of 23 draft, and I think was in 24. He was either, no, I can't remember if he was 24 draft or if he was 24 Bowman. One of the two. Come on. Give me a headliner here. Feels like maybe another bonus. Last box of the first half. Either a bonus or a rare. The rare slabs are heavy. There's some nice ones too. There's a headliner I'm kind of hoping we pull. This one is a rare slab. Whoever's got the Royals, Steve, I'm rooting for you, but there's one there's a GPK, there's a garbage pail for Bobby Witt that's in a rare, I think it's a rare 10. Let's see. Ooh, Skeens. Let's go. Let me get one for the Skeens auto. Terry James in the 7. If you guys haven't seen these, so rare edition, they're like I said, they do the repacks. This is their slab. They are hands down the nicest slabs on the market. It's a polycarbonate shell with Gorilla Glass on both sides. It's the same glass that goes on like an iPhone. It feels like an iPhone in your hand. This one, a rare edition 10, Skeens 25, select auto. We'll take that. All right, first half down. Nice hit, Terry. Second 6. Here we go. All right, bonus card. Dude, it does. It looks really good under that glass. It's a good looking card. Personally, I like them better without the bumper. Different people, different opinions there. A lot of people like them with. I like the bumper functionally, but just displaying it, I like them displayed without. Extraterrestrial Talent, PSA 10, 23 Topps Cosmic, Acuna. That is a bonus. So Braves getting our bonus. That is Josh Deedens in the 17. And the hit in this one, Tommy White, first Bowman, base auto. One of those LSU prospects that was there with I think he played with Skeens. Pretty sure he did. Let's see. That is their second round pick, Tommy White. He's Michael Shinky. On the LSU alum. All right. I got a slab. This one is a 9. CJ Abrams. We saw him earlier in the 21 box. That is a first Bowman gold to 50. PSA 9 for the Pods. Padres. Daniel Harrison in the 13. So first Bowman gold chrome to 50. PSA 9. Nice. Few boxes left. Guys, last call. If anybody wants to try to get the live fill moving, we got $37 a spot for Bowman Hobby. 3 random teams for $37. There's we got 1 spot down on the list. If we don't get any significant action on it, we'll call it. But I'm not going to keep you on here all night if it's not there. We'll end the stream. But if you want to throw your name up, if you would jump in if it was closer, go ahead and throw your name down. Only way it gets closer. Another slab. This one's a dime. Franklin Arias. Chaser for the Bo Sox. Out of 25 Bowman Chrome, I think he was in. Franklin Arias, PSA 10. Nice one for the Bo Sox. Bo Sox getting the dime. That goes to... Wrong Sox. Where you at? Robert Renaud in the 19. Robert, I just realized you got your Red Sox. I think we got one more bonus coming up. That might be this one. Looks like it's got a little weight to it. Come on, man. Give me a headliner. All right, I got two raw, one's thick here. The headliner, the bonus is thick. That is Bobby Witt to 35 out of Museum Collection. Meaningful Materials Relic to 35, Bobby Witt. Royals, that is Steve Mosca, 27. That's out of 23 Museum. And we also have Mason Neville, first Bowman, True Blue auto to 150 for the Reds. Reds, David Vogel in the 5. Fourth rounder. True Blue. I got two left. Come on, man. Come on. All right. This one is raw. And it is a home field Shohei Ohtani. Let's go, Dodgers. Philip Schmidt getting that nasty one. Shohei Ohtani home field. That's nice, man. Home field advantage, Ohtani. There's a few of those on the checklist. I think that's the first one we've gotten, though. Nice hit, bud. Nice hit. All right, one more. Come on. Good luck, guys. Guys, tomorrow, I haven't figured out exactly what I'm writing up for tomorrow. I thought we were going to have Topps Inception. That ended up getting pushed till Friday. I do have some on order, so I'm expecting to have that for release day. But we'll pivot tomorrow. I'm going to have something else. I'll put up a mixture. We'll figure out what we're going to put up for tomorrow. But I'll have that go out tomorrow. I'll have the text go out about 15 minutes before I post. If you guys aren't getting those text messages, if you take a look there at the bottom of the screen, I just put that back on top. If you text the word baseball to that number at the bottom, 833-448-0185, it'll opt you into getting those texts that I shoot out. Basically, I sent a text out about 15 minutes before I post the break, just letting you guys know exactly what's about to drop. The picture, the team pricing, the exact time I'm going to post, and that is all I use it for. So you can opt out anytime, but that way you can get in there and get your teams before somebody else does. Last one in this one, I got a Zach Veen for the Rockies. That is a rookie auto Blu-ray wave to 150. Rocks were... Colorado, where you at? Nick Stager in the 14. The Zach Veen Blu-ray wave auto to 150. All right, so here's the recap, guys. In case you missed them, we had here. Let's go. Let's hit the Bowman box first here. The 21 box. That was Tyler Freeman was to 250, Alec Boehm to 250, Alexander Ramirez to 499, Miguel Cabreras to 150, Shohei Ohtani base. Asa Lacy on a case hit Bowman Ascension. CJ Abrams Speckle was to 299. Malfred Sosa first auto. Shailen Polanco first Bowman green auto to 99. Franiel Baez first Bowman auto. Tanner Murray first Bowman auto to 299. Nick Madrigal on a rookie image variation. Our bonus hits out of the multiverse were Jackson Holiday on a PSA 10 Bowman AI insert. Extraterrestrial Talent 23 Cosmic. That's Ronald Acuna on a PSA 10. And then Bobby Witt, Meaningful Materials to 35, and Jacob Morrison, first Bowman paper to 499. Those were the bonuses. And then the hits there, we had Zach Veen was to 150, Blu-ray Wave rookie auto. Mason Neville first Bowman true auto to 150. Tommy White first auto. Ryan Walshman first auto. Kevin Alvarez first Bowman Blue Sapphire auto to 199. That's kind of filthy. Gavin Keelan in action die cut to 99 auto. Andrew Salas red to 5 prospect auto from Bowman's Best. Franklin Arias first Bowman PSA 10. CJ Abrams first Bowman gold to 50 PSA 9. Nolan Ryan to 75 out of 24 gilded on a PSA 9. Paul Skeens RE10 on a 25 select auto, as well as Shohei Ohtani home field advantage out of, is that 26? Yeah, 26 tops. All right, that is it. That is the break. Robert, I don't think I did. No, Robert, I don't. I'll double check it. Did you DM me the request? Here, I'll go check that right after we cut. If not, shoot me a message. I don't think I saw that. I had one from Colt that I needed to get back to, but that was the only one. That was the only one that I had. So yeah, just DM me that. Yeah, Chris, I appreciate you trying to get it going. I don't think we're gonna get that one moving. It's usually an issue with the we don't usually close. We don't always close. I shouldn't say usually. We don't always close for the live fills on these case breaks. They tend to fill early enough that we can go live right at 3, and they're really quick breaks. Like, we've been on here for 45 minutes, and that includes all the time, like getting up, getting the case picked, randoming. It's a pretty fast break, so just not a lot of time to close them. Usually we got a little more luck closing those on the mixers, which I'll do the rest of the week. And usually the later we start, the better luck we have on the live fills, just because people are off work, so they can get in there and take a look. All right, guys. Again, if I have not shipped you a package before, do me a favor, DM me your address. I'm going to continue breaking for the rest of the week. Monday through Friday are my break cycles. I'll break Monday through Friday. We'll take the weekend off, and then the following Monday, we sort and package everything from the previous week. We print all the labels on Tuesday. We drop it all off on Wednesday. So tomorrow we should be dropping everything off from last week, but again, we'll continue breaking the rest of this week. Anything you jump into of mine this week, we'll consolidate it all down, and after the weekend, we will start that process. I pull addresses out of DMs, so DM me your address. All right, guys, appreciate it. Take care. Congrats to everybody who hit in this one. If I wasn't able to get